Diddy. Did he do it? Well, we all are pretty sure about it now. But what else is he doing? Let's get into that right now. We're going to chew on a bone. Diddy doggy dong. All right. I'm drinking some good green tea right now. I love my tea. I love my coffee. Okay, we're going to get right down to it. We're going to read right now what Sean Diddy Combs did. Sean Diddy Combs has filed a $1 million defamation lawsuit against NBC, Universal, Peacock TV, and Apple Entertainment, alleging that their documentary, Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, contains false and defamatory statements and have caused him severe reputational and economic harm. We'll get back to that. The lawsuit claims the documentary falsely portrays Combs as a monster and compares him to Jeffrey Epstein. I guess he hasn't been watching every single YouTuber. Alleging his involvement in serious crimes such as serial murder, rape, and sex trafficking of minors. Specific accusations include his alleged involvement in the deaths of his former partner, Kim Porter, rest in peace, and rapper Notorious B.I.G. Combs' legal team argues that these allegations are baseless and malicious, intended to exploit public interest in the scandal and jeopardize his right to a fair trial. Don't they always say that? They assert that there is no credible evidence supporting the claims made in the documentary. The lawsuit also highlights that Combs had previously warned NBC and Apple, I guess they meant to say Apple, against airing these false claims. This legal action comes as Combs is currently awaiting trial on federal charges including sex trafficking and racketeering, to which he has pleaded not guilty. He is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn while awaiting trial. Did you see that fly that was on my phone? Even the flies on the walls are coming down for the news. They're like, yo, Diddy. You know, like defamation. Is he crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, nobody is ruining your financial ability to be stable and secure except yourself. You know, like right here where it says, defamatory statements have caused him severe reputational and economic harm. I don't think it was the NBC movie that did that. I think it was you and your behavior and what you did. And Monster, you know, you pretty much did a lot. And Day 26, I even saw Day 26 the other day on Vlad TV. Man, them big men were crying. Shouts out Day 26. If you guys haven't watched Vlad TV, I'm pretty sure it is part 3 where they break down. If it's not part 3, then it's part 2 or part 4. 2, 3, or 4, but it's worthy to watch them all. Vlad TV, some of you guys, if you know who he is, just look it up on YouTube. Vlad TV, Day 26, part 2, 3, or 4. That's when they start to break down and cry. I think there's like 9 parts to that, but oh my gosh, these men flat out cried. All 5 of them. They were all tearing up. One guy even broke his glasses as he was crying. So yeah, Diddy did a lot. And so now, Diddy, you don't like the fact that people are clapping back and they're coming back, and it is really coming out and is coming to the top. Now, as far as Notorious B.I.G., oh my gosh, you know, Christopher Wallace, it was a very sad situation. Him and Tupac. I love Tupac. Look here, Miss Thing, I hate to salt your game, but you's a money-hungry woman and you need to change. In the locker room, all the homies do is laugh, high fives, because another played your ass. Anyway, I'm no rapper. but I definitely love Tupac. And I love myself some Biggie Smalls as well. But I will say this. The two of them together used to collaborate. They were friends, Biggie and also Tupac. They were really good friends until Diddy got involved. And when Diddy got involved, that's when things started to really get strange. Diddy just wanted to be the most famous. Can you believe it? He's a producer and he always has to be on the stage. I used to do music with my sisters. I used to do music by myself back in the day. None of my producers ever wanted to come and perform. They would just sit in the back and watch. Yes, they wanted to watch the performance, but they would always be so happy. One of my producers even came to watch me sing in the church choir. So, you know what I'm saying? Producers don't need to be all up on the stage dancing, getting their own little bit in. And he was always trying to do that. He was always trying to edge himself up in people's faces. And people got tired of him, but he was so powerful. Even just knowing that somebody has that much power, you can just wait to hear what happens when they die or when they're put in prison. One or the other. Somebody with that much power, there is always another foot that drops. And it's so beautiful to hear that someone with that much power is actually really a good, positive person. None of us are fully good. I'm not saying that, he can't have his negative qualities about him. We all have some negative qualities about us. Gee, I know I can cuss somebody like a trucker when I'm ready to, but the next time that I, see them, I'm going to feel a little bit like, oh my gosh, I just cussed their ass out, and I feel bad because I have a heart of remorse. And I don't think that Diddy realized half the time what he was doing. Do you guys know that if you're just catching the wind of what's happening here, his court case is coming up in May. But did you guys know that he used to have liquid ketamine or something of that nature inside of baby bottles, looking like oil, and it would make their body numb? Oh my gosh. I have been watching a lot of the accounts from two of his victims, three actually. One is Allie Carter. She's saying that she was a victim of those days. And there's another one, I forget her name, but then there's another one called Adria. Look them up online. Allie Carter is solid. She's credible. I'm pretty sure that the other two girls are telling their truth, their tale as well, but they've been through some things as well. Allie seems like she's been saved. She just seems like she has some people in her corner and she's holding it down. To me, it seems like she has some, like this one woman that she calls her mother, that has her back. Now, in regards to Epstein, Diddy, who else are they supposed to compare you to? Mother Teresa? Like, come on, dude. Of course they're going to compare you to Epstein. Wait until we find out that there really are tunnels underneath the ground going from one house to the other. It's being alleged right now. That there are tunnels under the ground, one that goes from Diddy's house to the Playboy Mansion. Now, of course, we don't know if that's really true. Those are just rumors. But sometimes where there's smoke, there is fire. So we really have to get to the bottom of that. But as it stands right now, Diddy is suing NBC and the rest of them for $100 million. I think he's just looking for his court fees. And if they're going to be putting out a movie like that, these cats got a right to do it. Now, is there proof that he actually had Biggie Smalls unalived? I don't think there's proof for that at all. But I haven't seen the movie yet. Making of a Bad Boy type of thing. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm thinking to myself that in the movie, they probably allude to it. I don't think they're coming straight out and accusing him of it. I think they're alluding to it. And to allude to something is kind of like just, sharing thoughts. So at the end of everything, we are going to find out a lot more. Let's pray for the victims and let's pray for the people who have been affected and involved. And Justin Bieber as well. I just don't even know what that young cat went through. But I am going to do a video on Justin Bieber next, and I want you guys to tune into that one because I'm going to share something with you that he is doing right now. Thank you so much for joining me, Sister Cerise. Go ahead, you know what to do. Go and hit that like button, hit that notification bell after you subscribe, and you will get notified in real time with these real updates. I love you so much. Have yourself an amazing day. Prayers and shouts and blessings out to you and your family.